In studio, Shreveport City Councilman James Flurry talking about recycling.
Council chairman.
Do we need it? I mean, you kind of made the point, but I want to bring people up to date. Are we really paying for something that nobody uses? I mean, you said that Republic said it's what, 40% of people in Shreveport recycle? You're pretty convinced it's that high?
I am.
And we're paying what?
When we were talking about doing away with it, man, our phones rang off the wall. Elderly people called and said, look, I can't haul my recycle to a dumpster. I want to continue. But at the same token, we had to keep the cost down. And so I think that we need to do, and we've said this from day one, but it just hasn't happened. We've got to have better education on recycling. I mean, we've got a strong demand. IP Mansfield, we have an operation in Southern Hills, 7 days a week. Had 40 trucks the other day out there unloading, unload all day, hours of the night. 18-wheelers coming in where recycled products go to Mansfield.
It's such a moneymaker. It's such a moneymaker for the city. How come we got to pay for it?
Well, because it's a very labor intense, and people are not helping us by throwing sardine cans and stuff like that in the blue can.
We pay $250 a month. Is that right?
Right.
This contract that is now being negotiated by the mayor and with Pratt and Republic, does it have a cap on what we can be charged? Can they raise our rates without you guys acting?
Well, that's what Councilman Nicholson's concern was with, but I believe and that the team administration are aware of that, and that was been important. Is this the perfect agreement? No. It's by far the perfect, but it's better than no agreement at all.
If we're at a point with Pratt and Republic where the mayor and I think it's fair to say a whole bunch of members of the city council are saying, okay, $25 million water rate reduction, water rate break over 10 years, $2.5 million a year. I'm assuming that this is the result of negotiations over X amount of time. What did they ask for first where we beat them down to $25 million?
Robert, I can't answer that because this has been in the mayor's administration. Has been working on this for 7 months. It came to the council that they needed.
I guess my question is $25 million over 10 years. Is that the best deal?
It may not be the best deal, but I think it's better because we got lots of water. We got lots of water. And to kill this company and tell them that you're no longer welcomed in Shreveport because we're not going to do the deal that Mayor Glover promised you to come here. We made commitments. We commit. We got to keep our word.
And is what I just asked, is that basically what Councilman Nicholson is asking? Is this the best we can do?
Well, I think that's exactly what he's asking. But you see, when Mayor Tyler ended her negotiation, they immediately told them, and she found out they were hauling this waste to Mansfield, and we lost all this $700-something thousand revenue out there at landfill. It hurt, and so she basically said we're going to start charging them the commercial rate, and that's end of conversation. And so you've got parties getting back together now, trying to get them to take our recycle because we don't have the Republic doesn't have a place.
They kind of got us over a barrel here, don't they?
Let me ask you this, because at the council meeting this week, you guys voted 4-3 after some heated discussion to delay this. The mayor seemed pretty upset about it. He said this needed to be voted on this week, and this may kill the deal. You guys delaying this may kill the deal. Idle threat?
No, I think it's possible because we did understand that Pratt sent a letter rescinding their chief officer who signed the contract withdrew. And so, it could possibly kill it. I'm confident that we'll be able to get them back to the table.
If this killed the deal, did it kill recycling in Shreveport? Because you say there's not another company waiting to come in and do that.
I don't know. Here's what may kill recycling. If we have to raise that $2.50 a dime, then recycling is dead. People are paying enough in water rates. They're not going to put another dime on the water bill for increase because they can't take it. the retired, elder, millennials, everybody, they're maxed out. And so, yes, if we don't get some kind of recycling deal,
It's
I
dead.
believe it's dead.
One more quick question. What is it that Mr. Nicholson, you think, what is it that Mr. Nicholson wants to see? And how do you think, if the vote were tomorrow, how do you think it would go? What do you think about the whole thing?
Well, I'm not, Mr. Nicholson's a very learned guy. He is a very good lawyer. And I did hear him say that with some wording in there concerning contract / BFI. And he wants BFI taken out. He wanted that taken out because what if we don't do business with BFI? It's anybody going forward, and so that makes a lot of sense. But there's some things in there that can be fixed. But we can't if we don't talk to one another. If the mayor don't talk to the council and we don't talk to the mayor, then we're not going to go anywhere. That's one of the reasons I removed myself off of all the committees. I have to be the peacemaker and try to get everybody talking back on the same page.